Alright, Kyle Mohan Racing got our FD3S and we took her on a little adventure. Sent her out to New York for some IMPA test days at Monticello Raceway. And this is a little bit of the story that got us there. We debuted this car out at SEMA last year. We've done a few events. A lot of people ask questions about it. But right now our whole goal was to just get it running and get it out to a track. So this right here is literally the first time I got to drive this car under its own power. It didn't run perfectly. We're still tuning, setting up the base map, but it was a great feeling to actually have this car move, get to drive it up the Mazda Tricks hill, and basically then we loaded it onto a transporter and sent it to New York. Like a pro, I totally stalled it right there. It's got some nice braps going on. I wish the audio was better, sorry. I'll work on that, but it sounds good. We made it up to the top of the hill and started actually putting the car into the trailer, which also happens to be on the back side of the movie station. Part of getting the car anywhere is getting it loaded on the transporter. Took us a little while. Had some great help. A couple of my buddies from the shop. We got it in there and said farewell. Next time we'll see it, it'll be on the East Coast. A couple days later, I had to make my way through LAX, hop a red eye, Philadelphia, then New York. Got some beautiful sunrises. And although I might have been a little tired, I was happy to be in New York. Picked up my rental car, which happened to be a Cadillac, hit the road directly to the track. So no rest, grabbed a quick bite, some beautiful scenery. Being from California, we don't get all the beautiful tree colors, so I couldn't help myself. Entrance to the track, gorgeous. It's a country club motorsports facility, you really can't beat it. Arriving at the IMPA press days, it's not a huge event, but you get a lot of manufacturers and companies displaying different ideas and different cars. We were right in between the Genesis display and the Honda motorcycle display, both factory represented. And then I was there with American Ethanol, just kind of trying to put a positive spin on the fact that both your OEM cars and your aftermarket performance setups can both benefit from high-octane ethanol. Great octane booster, great fuel, American made. So I found my car. When I showed up, it was sunny and gorgeous. Was walking around, got to check out the garage, look around the facility a little bit. Some amazing cars on display. Would love to drive any of these, but these really weren't the test vehicles. This was some of the private collection and stored vehicles. Just as nice as it was at the beginning of the day, boom, thunder, lightning, rain. So I rolled up the windows on the FD, ran to the Escalade, and got out of there. And I got out of there just in time to watch the sun reappear. For me, though, it was about 4 o'clock. It was time to head back to the hotel, get checked in, and basically get ready for a dinner party, a dinner meeting that we had going on. And you could see the wind was blowing. It was time to go. We don't get that kind of cloud and thunderhead and storm in California. If it rains, it's gonna rain. If it's sunny, it's usually gonna stay sunny. Burnouts on the Escalade, hit the road, and as I'm cruising, I love finding cool things, and I had to stop. Chopped, slammed Volkswagen drag car on the side of the road. Of course, who wouldn't stop? I got out, checked this thing out. It looks like it was functional at one point. It's got some big tubs up front. There's a butterfly steering wheel in there. It's got seats, a lot of bracing. I kind of wanted to take this home, and then I kind of realized that I might have been also trespassing on somebody's property. So as I got closer and was taking looks, I heard some dogs barking. Decided maybe my time was up and I should probably get back in the Escalade and get out of here. But very cool find. Would love to know the story on that. Hotel's cool. Stayed at Resort World, a new place out there in Monticello. 18th floor. Was sunny, even though it was raining earlier. It was like, wow, that's a nice view. Got to my room. It's raining. New York. I don't know. Not used to that. It got cold too. During the evening, we had a get together, some great food. They gave out some awards. IMPA press days. Check it out. Great opportunity for media, drivers, and automotive industry to get together. Obviously, I gravitated right towards the Mazda. Found a little ND coupe. Awesome car. You know I love Mazdas. I was checking everything out though. Range Rover was cool. Got some American muscle. The SRT stuff is always fun. I was kind of surprised by the bigger SRT rides. Ford had one of the new GTs on display. This thing was gorgeous. Got some other really nice stuff in the background as well. Lexus, Infiniti, BMW. I don't discriminate. I'll drive anything, and obviously there was an open bar, so like good motorsports enthusiasts, after the party we made sure to continue business discussions and hit the casino floor for a little bit of evening entertainment, knowing that obviously we had to get up bright and early in the morning. Obviously, everybody was rise and shine, no problem. We made our way to the track. Already beautiful cars getting lined up. Ford bringing some vintage muscle as well as some new makes and models. And just a great group of people. Great cars, good times. Some of the motorcycles in from the rain. And I mean, even as adults, we're big kids. We had to have some fun with the slot car track. Got to do a little racing, even if it was the smaller scale. Monticello is a beautiful place. If you have a chance, check it out. A little tour through the gift shop and the inner facility. With the IMPA press event going on, there was obviously a lot of stuff on display. I imagine day to day it's very clean, very organized. There's a little cafe in there. Great artwork. Go there if you get a chance. A couple of the favorite vintage things I saw. Man, I love that mint green LTD. You just don't see things like that so clean anymore. Green on green, huge car. I mean, obviously the Porsche, the Corvair, cool stuff, but they had some vintage things on display. This one actually got a trophy. I just thought that was too cool. Before everybody hits the circuit, they offer some ride-alongs with some instructors, a lot like what I do at other facilities, so I hopped in, took the advantage to record most of a lap. I'll be quiet, just to enjoy the ride. I wish it had some better audio. Work on that.
take it almost to the fence. So that was, I think, last year.
Beautiful track.
On the brakes here, smooth release, get right down to this apex cone. Now, guys, okay, you're actually climbing a pretty good hill here, but you can certainly get on the throttle and feel the acceleration, right, going up the hill. But I want you to roll out of it pretty early. Don't try to challenge the brakes on some of these cars. They're going to get thrashed all day.
So just like that, you know, the Monticello facility, you get a beautiful view, beautiful circuit, opportunity to drive a bunch of amazing new cars from the manufacturers. I just got to thank American Ethanol for giving me the opportunity to go out there, and also, you know, shed some light, talk with the manufacturers, talk with the press about my personal goals, opportunities, and what I've been able to do with ethanol as a fuel. So you can see there's no shortage of beautiful stuff to buy there. As the event started to break down, the manufacturers left. I hung out, talked about the car, till basically I almost missed my flight. Got there with about 10 minutes to spare, so, you know, typical racer, cutting it close, but I wanted to make sure, or did as much as I could to make sure the car was getting loaded up as the transporter was running a little late. Hopped that plane, New York to Philadelphia, back to Cali, and that's how we roll. Kyle Mohan Racing, a little behind the scenes, IMPA 2018.